Hey, good morning, friend. Thank you for tuning in today to the Ride In. It's Monday morning, March the 16th, and it's a beautiful morning. What a blessed day we had yesterday in church. Hope you had a great day worshiping God. I wanted to talk to you this morning about dealing with criticism. When David was confronted by Nathan, it was obvious that he was guilty. David knew it. His response is famous and challenging to all of us. He said, what could he say? I have sinned. Somebody has once said that if you don't want to be criticized, don't do anything. When you attempt to live an impactful life, to make a difference in the lives of people, as you grow, as you mature, your opportunity grows, your ability to influence others grows. In the process of time, you develop a target on your back, and because people by nature are critical. People sometimes with good intentions, they do want to point out flaws, to help us be the best version of ourselves, and the pride in us doesn't like that, and we want to say, hey, what about all the good things I do? What about all the successful things that I've been a part of? And sometimes people just want to draw attention to the failures, and it can really overwhelm your thinking, because we desire approval. We desire people to respect us and want to think that we are respectable and all of that. And I think we have to alleviate the burden of other people's opinions, especially the negative, critical ones, the constant scrutiny, the picking. I really think the only way you can strive your whole life to be that perfect person so that nobody can criticize you. Man, that's quite a weight to carry. And I just don't think that any of us could ever achieve that. I think really the better way is, and you could go the opposite extreme and not care, and whatever, and some people can do that. But I really think the healthy way to deal with that going forward in all our lives is just to be vulnerable in that situation and say, you're right, I messed up. Now our pride and the accuser, the condemning part of us, wants to make us think that particular error that's being pointed out is a description of our entire life, and that's not true. We have to understand that's not true. Even though nobody comes up to you and lists and praises you for all the good things, but what we have to do is say, and I'm just saying, in our own heart, we have to say to ourselves, because as we're laying awake at night condemning ourselves, or feeling bad because this person doesn't think we're what we're supposed to be, we have to be honest and say, I'm not who I'm supposed to be. I have so much growth to do. I have failed many times in my life, and will continue to fail. And all we can do is learn from the lessons of the past and endeavor to have a growth mindset. If you want to be used by God, if you want to make an impact in this world, you're going to receive the darts of people's criticism. There is just no way around it. And you're going to be surrounded by strong people. Strong attracts strong. And they're going to be opinionated. And we have to be realistic. You can't expect people that are smart, intelligent, care to not speak, to not express their opinions. And I think if we're truly honest, as much as we'd want people just to leave us alone and let us do our thing and learn in our own way, we know that it's not ultimately the healthiest way to live, because the friction, iron sharpeneth iron, right? The friction is what helps us grow. It's what strengthens us. And so no, not everybody comes to us with the right spirit. Not everyone criticizing us takes the time to think about the good. And not everyone that criticizes us is living a life above reproach themselves. And we want to say in our pride, well, why don't you pull the beam out of your own eye before you pull the mote out of mine? And we just, if we want to be the Christians we ought to be, we can't think like that. What would Jesus have us do? It takes a lot of humility. A lot of humility. It takes a very strong mindset. But it's the nature of the beast. If you're going to venture to do something for the Lord, you're going to be criticized. And there's just no way around it. And so you have to be honest with what you hear. And you have to find a way to do something about it and correct it. Regardless of who says it, why they say it, how they say it. You have to look up to the heavens and look to God and say, okay, search me, O God, know my heart, examine me, try me, prove me. Help me to take the truth of the examination that people put upon me and grow from it. Cleanse me of my pride, of my ego, of my weak emotional state, my insecurity, and just help me to grow and for me to become a better person as the result of this. Something to think about, something that I have to wrestle with in my mind, something I have to help my wife with, with both of us being in the spotlight at times and receiving a continuous scrutiny. And it's something that thought helps me. And if you ever receive that type of scrutiny as well, I think it'll help you as well. It doesn't help to deny or justify, just be honest. Take the weapon right out of their hand and say, you know what, yeah, I have messed up. And I'm doing the best I can. But I know I can do better. So I'm going to try. And that's all you can do. I hope that's a help to you today. If you have any struggles like that in your life and there's some things that helps you, leave a comment below and let me know, because all of us at times deal with those arrows, and it's nice to know how people can stay healthy and strong and mentally stable and balanced through those times, because there's so much to be accomplished in life for the Lord. And we can be tempted to just say, forget it. But there's a great door that's open unto me, but there are many adversaries, and that's what Paul said, and it's true. So you have a great day today. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.